is being read by him. So in the first sentence, he is reading a book. Book becomes the subject. A book is being read by him. So the subject he becomes, he is being acted upon. That is why we have written this by him. Next sentence, they run a race. A race is run by him. So passive voice, the subject is not doing the action directly. He is acted upon. Now, this is a diagram. We can see I write a letter. I is the subject, write is the verb, and object is a letter is a object. So when it comes to the passive voice, the object becomes the subject becomes the object, and the verb changes according to the rule. A letter is written by me. Yes. So the working formula, let's discuss the working formula. Interchange the subject of active voice with the object. First we have to interchange the subject with the object. And second, choose the form of the helping verb according to the sentence. We will be choosing the helping verb, for example, is, am, are, was, were, according to the tense of the subject. And last, change the form of the verb into past participle. Whenever we are going to change active into passive, we always use the past participle form of the verb, that is third form of the verb. So this is the rule. When a subject is in the active voice, this is subject, verb, object, and when it becomes the passive voice, object plus helping verb plus third form of the verb, by preposition we use, plus subject. So there are the personal pronouns which change according to the sentence, as under I changes into me, we changes into us, you changes into you, you remains you, it never changes, it remains it, and they changes into them, he changes into him, and she changes into her. So let's discuss the rules of the active passive voice. First rule, when the sentence is in present indefinite sentence, that means when there is first form of the verb plus subject or object, when in a sentence, when a sentence is in active voice and there is present indefinite tense, when it is going to change into passive, we use is, am, or are plus third form of the verb. So for example, I forgive you everything. Here I is the subject, forgive is the first form of the verb, you is the object, I forgive you. So when it is going to change in the passive voice, we are going to use is, am, are according to the subject and third form of the verb. You are forgiven everything by me. Yes, let's move to the next sentence. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. It is not believed by me. Do not will be changed into is, or, am, or, are, but here it is I, so that here the subject will be it, so we are using is. It is not believed, believe will be changing into third form of the verb by me. So next is interrogative sentence. Do you obey your parents? It is an interrogation, that means it is in question mark, so the question is being asked. So we will use is, am, are in the place of do. So here we are using are. Are your parents obeyed by you? Let's move to the past indefinite tense. When the active voice is in the past indefinite tense, we use the second form, and it will be changed into was, were plus third form of the verb. The conductor took the fares. The fare will become the subject, and took is the second form. This second form will be converted into were, and taken. The conductor took, were taken, third form, by the conductor, by the preposition the conductor will become the object. So the fares were taken by the conductor. I did not recognize you. So you will become the subject. You did not will be changed into was or were not recognized by me. So verb की third form of the verb recognized by me. Last, why did she break the glass? So did will change into was. Why was the glass broken by her? Let's move to future indefinite tense. When there is future indefinite tense in an active voice, that means when there is will or shall plus first form of the verb, then it will be transformed into will be or shall be plus third form of the verb. First sentence, it will not hurt you. So you is the subject, it will come. You is the object, it will come in the subject's place. You will not, we will add be when we are going to change it in the passive voice. You will not be hurt by it. So last sentence, my father will scold me. I shall be scolded by my father. Interrogation, will you lend me book? Will I be lent book by you? So now recapitulation. These are the sentences you have to do by your own. First sentence is you know my errand. Second is we gazed at the birds. And third is I will speak to the pilot. Thank you.